Hello and welcome to Dicks in Your Life. I just realized I was looking like 6 to 7 feet above where the camera is. I don't even know why I was looking that high.
Where are you looking?
I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff over there now. It's distracting.
There's a lot of. I probably shouldn't have put everything right above.
You shouldn't have, but it's all right. We're starting now, so it's Dicks in Your Life. Yep, Eugene. That's my last name's Dicks. Again, if you haven't been here, that's what it is. Yeah, it's yeah. I know school was rough until like I don't know college, and then it was just like my name wasn't Eugene anymore. It was Dicks. And then this is Joe Nuska. Joe Nuska's a buddy of mine that I met, I don't know, about 2 weeks before we started this podcast. He was down on himself. He had an acoustic guitar. He was in a gutter. And then I cleaned him up a little bit, and he can articulate a sentence or two. So I thought we should try this. Yeah. But Joe, no, it's good to see you again. It's been a whole week.
I know.
It's terrifying. A whole week.
We haven't even really talked that much this week. Normally, we talk like a couple times during the week, but
okay,
we're busy. It's okay.
I feel like we still talked like a couple times during the week.
I don't think we did.
We're not dating, so I don't care.
Okay, it hurts to hear that, but all right. Anyway, so how was your week, though, man?
Oh, no. This has become a staple now. Joe, I have no idea what day it is.
Oh, shit. Yeah, today's date, by the way, is February 6th, 2021. It is the 6th, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is, Jacob. What is it?
You gotta have balls, man.
The 6th. I know I
You gotta have balls. Why'd you like? He like didn't even say. He didn't have to say anything. He like just shook his head and you just panicked.
Well, I thought maybe it was the 7th.
Again, why panic about that? It's just a quick alteration. Oh, I'm a day off. Whoops.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck that up.
Yeah, it's like
that's my thing. I do the dates on this show.
Yeah, it's like the only good part of the show for you.
That's my thing.
Alrighty, so so that's the date. Joe's got it right. A day before the Super Bowl. Okay.
You gonna watch the Puppy Bowl?
I don't know when they started that, but I hate it.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, it's just kind of like
they got mad at Michael Vick for fighting dogs, but they like forced these like puppies to like pretend to play football. Like I don't know. Like okay, are they getting CTE scans? Like what if these like puppies can't like live past like I don't know 6 in dog years because their heads all jumbled up? Like what if they junior sail themselves?
Wait, do they actually play football?
Dude, no, probably not. I don't know. I haven't watched it.
I've never watched it either. I don't know what it is. I thought it maybe was like a dog show where they just
no. They have a bunch of puppies run around like pretending to play football.
Sounds cute. I want to watch it, but it sounds cute.
Okay,
puppies are cool.
Why'd you bring it up? You never watched it.
I was just curious if you're gonna watch it.
No,
and it just makes me think of
in our time together. Does that sound like something that I would be like? I'd be watching.
I feel like it's something you would switch to on like a commercial. Maybe not during the Super Bowl.
This is why I don't like football. Like it's the only time that you're supposed to like the commercials is during the Super Bowl, and it's so sad because like they've like the last couple. Like there was like 1 or 2 that I remember were good, but like everybody's having to be like. I don't know, too PC, and it's so everybody's just walking on eggshells. The only ones that are funny still are good, or like, and they don't even have. Did they have a Budweiser with the big horses, the Clydesdales?
I think they said they're doing away with that this year. I think Budweiser's not doing any.
No, I don't even remember it last year.
I think I remember it last year. I don't know, but yeah, they said they're not doing. Budweiser's not doing any this year, and someone else. I think like Coca-Cola or something like that.
There's no way Budweiser's not doing any commercials.
They're doing Bud Light, but they're not doing Budweiser. I forget why, but.
Oh, I don't give a shit about that.
I really don't even like Budweiser beer, so it's whatever. But they do some good commercials. Doritos does some good ones. Did you see they're bringing back 3D Doritos?
Shouldn't have gotten that excited.
Did you not like those?
I mean, I think Doritos are like when you were at like school lunches, it was like nice when you had a friend that had Doritos because you'd like have like 1 or 2 and you'd be like, oh yeah. But like I could never eat a whole bag of Doritos even as a child. Like, first of all, you ruin any outfit you've ever had because you forget that your hands are just covered in orange and you wipe them on your like knees. And then sometime like the cute girl in like 7th grade is like, oh, hey, Eugene. And you like stand up. You're like, oh, what's up? She's like, oh, like, never mind. And you look down and you're like, oh, shit, look at me. I'm covered in fucking like
and your
Dorito.
breath smells like fucking nasty cheese.
I don't know why I'm that close to her. Like that she's smelling nasty cheese. But okay. Doritos shouldn't ruin your mouth that bad. Maybe you didn't brush.
Maybe. I don't know. But I was talking about 3D Doritos.
That sounded like a personal experience you'd had.
No, it's nothing specific about it. But anyway, yeah, I was talking about 3D Doritos. I think you got off on a whole tangent about Doritos.
He ran away from that so bad.
I'm just excited about 3D Doritos because it's been a minute since I've had some.
I don't remember why they're 3D. Because they're puffy?
They're like a little puffy, so like it was cool because
So it's less
when it was
chip.
in your mouth,
So there's
you could like pop it. It was cool. I don't know.
You didn't pop. You just crunch it.
Yeah, it was like a pop.
So all Dorito did was sell something probably more expensive with less chip.
When you look at it like that, it makes it sound kind of stupid, but it's not that. I don't think this is some major marketing ploy by Doritos where like, I got it. We're gonna puff them up, and we'll have less chip.
These are the same.
Per bag?
These are the same companies that like every time you get a bag of chips, I get mad because I feel them and I realize there's only like a quarter of the bag.
They do fuck you. I don't get that. Like,
see how these quickly turns the tables? Like immediately, they're not trying to fuck you. Doritos wouldn't do that to you.
well, no, for that specific incident, they're not trying to fuck you, but with the all the empty room in the bag, they do fuck you there. Pringles doesn't. Can you imagine if Pringles did that, where they just fucking left like the canister halfway down? That'd be ridiculous.
Well, no, you like I would bring them back and be like, somebody ate these.
Be like, oh no, that's actually we started taking on the what major chip companies do, like Lay's.
Good. Yeah. Oh my god,
This went on way too long.
That was terrible.
Everything all right over there?
Why do you got to do that?
I just heard some noises. I heard a ruckus.
Every time you hear kids screaming outside, you don't go out there and ask them what the fuck they're doing.
Says you.
Busybody. Okay. So, so again, like we know the day now. We know that Joe's super pumped about Doritos 3D.
3D Doritos.
I knew you were going to do that. I knew it as soon as I said it. It didn't matter what way I said it. It would have been fucking wrong. It's like being at home.
I did see another cool commercial too. Did you see the T-Mobile Tom Brady and Gronk one? I don't know if it's going to be on during the Super Bowl. I imagine it will be, but
I don't like. This is 2021. Most of the shit I watch, I don't watch commercials.
I think I saw it on Instagram, honestly, or Facebook or something like that.
I also don't scroll through Instagram like fucking like that hard.
Fucking cool guy. Like,
I'm not cool. I just like I go on like to look at like the certain pages. I don't keep scrolling. I don't have time for that shit.
I mean, I usually do that too. I
follow too many people.
I have like my few
apparently.
things that I like to go to check for like updates. But yeah, this popped up. It was pretty funny.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. What'd they do? Like,
So I was waiting for you to ask. So it's Tom Brady. It's basically right before he made the decision to go to Tampa, and he's asking Gronk. Gronk's like, yeah, dude, definitely retire. Like, you know, you can be on the soft sands on the beach and like take a week off, yada, yada, yada. But then it's a T-Mobile commercial. So they're like, during an important phone call, make sure you have a service that doesn't fail or let you down. So then all Tom Brady hears is like, don't retire. You're going to look soft and weak. And then so he's like makes an announcement like, all right, I'm going to Miami and Gronk's coming with me. And then Gronk's like sitting in his house and he's like,
Tampa.
Am I retiring from retiring? Mom, where's my football pants? I definitely didn't do it justice.
No, you didn't. You also said the wrong city.
What?
Halfway through. So
That's in
good.
Miami?
You did.
Oh shit, Tampa. It's all the same. It's Florida.
I mean, I agree with you to an extent on it's all Florida, but like Miami and Tampa are like completely.
It's almost not like I don't even consider California. It's just like to me, it's just all Los Angeles.
Well, I get that. This is the same person that was 100% sure that Los Angeles was the capital. So
Yeah. So yeah, there you go.
I get
It's
it.
just the way my brain works.
I can't believe you like. It's not just that you thought that. You thought that at your age.
I forget why, but like it's just like I don't know.
You didn't do well in school.
I did all right.
Not geography.
Not geography though. No, I did not do well in geography. So, you know, what are you gonna do? You don't know where a certain state is, or
Google. I don't know. Easy. Simple.
I'll
Ask
get some,
somebody that
I'll get
lives
some
here.
index cards or something, and I'll start studying them up. I'll be a pro in no time. My kids will be like, "Dad, what's the capital of
I'm
Hawaii?"
not gonna lie. That's next week's episode. Now there's gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be a time.
All right, you want to do that then?
Just like on Barstool, fucking they just did that, and like like 3 or 4 of them were like very very good, and a lot of them were not.
Okay.
Like a lot of them got like their asses kicked by a guy from like fucking North London, which was hysterical.
I'm down. I'll start studying. Then you can like pick whatever ones you want to ask me.
Oh no, all of them. I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do all the states.
I'm not even. I'm not
Do I have to know the capital or?
Shut up. I can't even get we can't even get to the game because like this guy's just like.
I just want to know the rules.
No, we'll do exactly like they did on lowering the bar. Just it's all 50 states, and like there's numbers attached to them, and you gotta like write them in as they go.
Lowering the bar sounds like a bad like TV show about a lawyer. No.
Now you could work for NBC.
Right? There's my elevator pitch. Nothing more needed.
Again, pretty horrible network. You could fit right in there.
NBC's not that bad. Probably like ABC or something. Yeah, that's where all the filth is. All the trash.
What?
ABC?
What?
They did like 2.5 Men and
2.5 Men was good until Ashton Kutcher came along.
yeah, that's true actually. But
It was hysterical.
2 Broke Girls, I think.
I don't know what that is.
Jim and Molly.
I don't know what that is.
It's because they're all terrible. Big Bang Theory, like the worst fucking.
Oh yeah, no, that's horrible.
Piece of dog shit ever.
No. And it stinks because there's so many people I know that like I actually appreciate their opinion. They're like, "How could you say that?" I'm like, "Oh, I watched it like once, and it was really, really bad."
It's like one of those shows. Like I've definitely watched like my fair share of it.
That guy Jim Parsons that the stars on it. I loved him in like so many other things that he's done. Like he's a great actor. He's like
the main guy,
he's
like Bazinga guy.
I don't know what that means. He's the smart. He's the extra. I know they're all smart, but he's like the extra smart one.
Yeah, no.
He wears like I feel like he wears a Flash shirt very often.
I think so. Yeah.
He was in that movie. He's one of the lawyers
in the Ted Bundy movie, right?
What the fuck, dude? Like, how am I supposed to do this program? Finish a fucking sentence.
I like to beat you too because I want it to be known. I'm like, no, I fucking know. So that's why I said it before.
What did you say? You want people to know that you're not a fucking know? What?
No, I want it to be known that I know.
Slow down.
Don't overthink it, man. This ain't no booty scratching contest. Keep up. Come on.
I don't know what that means either. That's fucking weird. It's a weird saying. Okay, so you caught any more mice?
No, I fucked up. So on the package it says
No, I know. Well, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I figured but so it does tell you. Oh, we did talk this week. That's right. I forgot because we talked about this, huh? Anyway, so on the package for the mousetrap, it says to use peanut butter, which at first I was just kind of like, all right. So I used peanut butter, and I was down here the other day and I had some sushi, and I was getting ready to go up, and I was like, I don't want to go upstairs and get peanut butter. So I just took a little bit of rice. I just took a little bit of rice from my sushi and put that on the trap. I came back down the next day, and all the rice was gone, and the trap was not like sprung. So now I know why they did the peanut butter, because it sticks to it. And so basically, I just fed a mouse for free.
And also, rice is like hands down like the worst thing.
I know. That's why I was. I didn't think that was gonna happen.
They could like literally walk around and individually pick up.
I think that's what he did. Like the thing was like licked clean too.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, I obviously haven't done anything since. So.
Oh, I hadn't even looked.
Yeah. So yeah, he's running around here somewhere. Who knows where? But I'll get him someday when I feel like going up to get the peanut butter.
You live up
because sometimes right? I like when I come up and down from work, like I got like whatever coffee mugs or plates I have from being down here all day. Like my hands are full.
Dude, these are like the hands that worst excuses. You sound like the shittiest child that could have ever been like fucking like a child. Just like man, like I was breathing and like fucking,
and that too. Like
I was thinking about stuff, and then I thought, man, I gotta walk, and then
yeah, but I'll do it one day. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. So that's awesome. So I'm gonna briefly bang this out of the way just because I want to like recash the Super Bowl and then get it out of the way. I'm almost done. Fuck. Christ. Okay. So we did our picks. You remember yours?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was the Buccaneers 27-24. Tom Brady the MVP. Throwing for like 300 yards, 3 TDs, 2 interceptions, where my stats didn't line up at all.
Oh, yeah. And then you're like, Patrick Mahomes will do way better. They'll lose by 3 points.
There was no conviction in that, like, guess. I was just kind of throwing numbers out of my ass. Because I thought you were just going to be like, yeah, what's the score going to be? And you're like, all right, what song is The Weeknd going to play at the halftime show?
All I said was
what's going to be the best commercial?
It's a fucking sports game. And I said,
what's the weather going to be like?
And I said stat line. It's fuck you.
I wasn't expecting it to get that specific. But
stats in a fucking sports game. Oh, boo. Sorry.
I was just going to do the score.
Yeah, okay. So did you see what the over-under is, though?
No, what is it?
It's 57. So you're already you're in the under, like if you predict the under, if you predict and bet on what your like score is for the over-under, I think it's like minus 350. So for every dollar you spend, you can clean up. Damn. But it's fucking never.
So who's the favorite then? The Chiefs?
Yeah, the Chiefs.
Not surprised.
I think the Chiefs are a favorite. I think it's like I think the Chiefs are like a three point spread or something like that. So,
I mean, they're going to be dangerous because they're coming off a bye. They're a team that's worked together. And the Buccaneers. I mean, I really do want to see the Buccaneers win, but I think it's going to be a tough fight. So, yeah,
I know you said you thought they were going to win. So yeah, good that you stayed with that. Yeah, okay. Fuck you.
Did you see Carson Wentz is going to be traded this week?
Okay, so the useless news that he's just about to like ask me if I know is that there's a couple articles on some sports like websites and sports like writers that are saying Carson Wentz is soon to be traded to a team that we don't still know. So literally, he's telling me and you, the audience, that he knows nothing, just like they know nothing.
I just thought it was interesting because like there's so many quarterbacks that are going to be on different teams this year. It's going to be.
I think this is why I hate football.
It's going to be interesting. Well, this is like new. I feel like this hasn't really happened much. Like last year, I thought was like a big deal with Brady going to the Bucs and Phillip Rivers going to the Colts, and this year it's going to one up it. Like if Deshaun Watson gets traded, I know you don't think he's gonna.
I mean,
the Stafford trade that happened like right after we finished filming last week.
Yeah, no.
Jared Goff, but like he's fucked. That sucks. Can you imagine like living in some like nice ass house in like our mansion in like the hills of LA and then having to go to fucking Detroit?
You can still live in that house.
He can, but like I'm sure his girl probably left him and everything. Like
I'm sure she didn't with the checks he's pulling.
Yeah,
I'm sure she didn't. Thank you. No, we're good. We're good.
Is there any other quarterbacks that are?
I don't know. You're getting like so trigger happy and excited about this that I want to kind of shut it down. No, I heard Carson Wentz is probably gonna be traded, and yeah, he's probably gonna be traded. They don't want him in Philly because he's fucking a little bitchy little bum, and people were like, "Oh, you wouldn't want him in like Washington for the football team?" And I was like, "No, I fucking don't." One, he was an Eagle. Go fuck yourself. Fly Eagles fly. And then secondly, I don't want him because he's a complainer that divides locker rooms. Who's like bitching and moaning about every single thing. What the fuck do we talk about?
I thought it was on silent. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. No, and the Deshaun Watson thing, I don't think he'll be traded because I think that like Texans are gonna like fucking like try to hold on to him for dear life because like why wouldn't you?
Well, I think after what the Rams gave up for Stafford, if they can get something like even close to that, they're definitely gonna trade him. Maybe not though, because it is the fucking Texans.
That's the other thing that you just said that I think is also incorrect. You said like Jared Goff is fucked. The Lions came home with the fucking farm. Like if they can just like not let their owner make decisions and actually like get a competent GM, they have literally so many assets. They could like literally trade for other good players with half of the picks that they got just from this deal and still have 3 first-round picks over the next 4 years. Okay? And like I'm not saying that like Jared Goff still has like a fucking upside, and he's still so young.
He does.
He just too many times like whatever. I knew I was gonna fucking get to a point where I was like fuck football. I'm glad that we didn't like fucking trade. I wanted Stafford, but I didn't want to trade the farm away because they would have gotten rid of like some good defensive players. So yeah, I'm happy about that. And other sports news that I'm like pumped about. I think I brought it up last week, but we jacked Kike Hernandez from the Dodgers, which is cool. Super jazzed about that.
Nice.
If baseball ever gets played, the NBA screwing around and thinking that they I don't know, should have an all-star game which is for fans without fans. Super smart. So good on you guys, even though every single one of your stars has said they don't want to do it or go there. But I don't know, briefly, I just wanted to, this is not even sports related at all. Well, actually, it kind of is. Yo, Jose Canseco, if he could have been any more of a scumbag before this rough and rowdy nonsense, way to up the ante on being a scumbag, Mr. Canseco. Not only did you walk in there and look like a total bitch, even though Billy Football, it was kind of a shady shot to the back of the head when he went down, but the balls to immediately look at your shoulder and be like, I'm done, full well knowing you got paid half in advance, Mr. fucking Canseco.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get to watch it, but so did he get TKO'd or?
So yeah, I guess technically, but like, so they like grappled each other for like 10 seconds, and then Billy Football, like he like kind of pushed him off, punched him a couple of times, and he was like kind of like stumbling, and he like punched him in the back of the head, and he went down on his shoulder, and he gets up, looks at the like judge in his corner, and was like, "No, my shoulder, I'm done." And so I think they like rescinded any bets for Canseco like via Barstool, and then paid out all of like the bets for Billy Football like winning wise. And again, Canseco did like good for Barstool because it's the highest pay per view that they've had for Rough and Rowdy, which is crazy because they do a lot of fucking money for Rough and Rowdy. But Jose Canseco, man, like he'll never be able to come outside again. And the only reason he did is because he's fucking broke. He has no fucking money, and they paid him up front, and they flew him there, and like. And
I was honestly when I first saw that, I was like, what the hell is Jose Canseco doing? Like boxing? Like what? It's more like reeking of desperation than the Paul brothers.
All right, go ahead, Joe. It's fine. I know you wanted to.
I was waiting for you.
I knew. Okay, you're right. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Joe, it's a good job not interrupting me. You're amazing.
Oh, thank you.
No idea. No idea. Okay, so I like your last idea of a topic on our horrible list of 3 today, but I don't want to get to that at all yet.
It's pretty good.
Big thing, and I know you're going to continue to say it, but every time we're going to talk about a topic about snacks, about fun, like when you're having a party with friends, you got a bunch of people come over and you make group snacks people can dip and shareable snacks. I'm going to say it once, but every time you mention a snack that you like, do not put this word in front of it after. I'm going to preface this we're going to talk about our favorite Super Bowl snacks. That is not definitive. It doesn't have to be for a Super Bowl, but anytime you're oh man, I got this dip that I make that's banging. Can't wait to bring it to this party, have everybody eat it. I mean, I hope Lisa doesn't eat it because Alex doesn't like Lisa, so I don't need her to enjoy anything. Stupid bitch.
I don't like Lisa.
I don't know any Lisas. Literally.
I don't think I do either.
I struggled with a name, and then I just was fucking.
You pulled that one out of your ass.
Not that hard. It's just Lisa. It's just a name.
It is a name. That's right.
It wasn't I was I don't know, Xena, warrior princess.
That'd be interesting.
Okay.
My sister's name is Ziana. It's pretty close. Ziana? No.
Okay. Do you think your sister knows who Xena is? Just say yes or no.
I don't know. I honestly, she watches this. Ziana. Do you know who Xena Princess Warrior is, or is that before your time?
I don't know why you're talking to her. She's not going to answer back right now.
She could comment on our YouTube page.
She could.
She might text me. I mean,
she could have for a while now.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out.
Okay, so favorite little shareable snack that you don't. It's not something
Super Bowl snack. My favorite game day snack.
It's not something that you have to make, but I mean, it can be, but just.
I got some good ones. I do Was it you take a jalapeno and then you put cream cheese and then wrap it in bacon? That's a good one. However, Super Bowl a while back when I was living in Massachusetts.
What do you call those though? What do you call them when you eat those or bring them somewhere for people?
I just tell them that it's a jalapeno with cream cheese wrapped in bacon.
He's shitting us, right?
Is there a name for it?
He's shitting us, right?
What's it called?
Like a jalapeno popper?
No, a jalapeno popper is it's a jalapeno with cream cheese and breaded like a chicken nugget. That's a jalapeno popper. This is a jalapeno with cream cheese, and I think I did a cheese mixture in the cream cheese wrapped in bacon. This is its own thing. I do love jalapeno poppers, though. I definitely fuck with jalapeno poppers.
Okay, next.
Anyway, so when I was in Massachusetts, I was making some, and I didn't have a big enough pan, so all the bacon grease dripped into the stove or the oven, and then...
Is this going to end funny?
I hope so.
It's not. Okay,
anyway, so basically the smoke alarms, it basically created a bunch of smoke and the smoke alarms went off and we had to miss a good portion of the Super Bowl because it was the fire department had to be called and clear out the apartment. And not just for our apartment, but everybody in the building.
Oh, so you didn't ruin it.
I was that guy. I was like Ryan from The Office. I was the fire guy for a minute.
Yeah, but Ryan only ruined his coworker's day of work. You ruined everyone in your building's Super Bowl evening. Mm. So you're not the fire guy. You're the piece of shit guy.
That's what they called me. They're like, "Hey, there's that piece of shit guy."
No, they didn't. They never talked to you again.
Say that. No, I think they invited us to a party the next night, so it was cool. It was water under the bridge, as they say.
We're smoking the air.
Okay. Okay, if you want to be funny about it. But okay. Yeah, so that's a good snack. Buffalo chicken dip. I recently started making that. That's pretty solid. I do this one where I take meatballs with a barbecue sauce in a crock pot. That's pretty fire. What else? I could go on, man. Because I do all my little UFC hosting things, so I've got fucking pages of this.
Okay.
I can keep going.
I don't think it's pages, but yeah.
I've got a page of this.
Okay, something out of the ordinary, real quick. Something that other people aren't going to have heard of. All
right, so you take a water chestnut and then you wrap it in bacon.
Never mind. No, I'm good. Never mind.
It's good.
Started with water chestnut. I have no interest.
Dude, all right, so it sounds weird, but the water chestnut, it's a little crunchy, and then you get the bacon, so it's nice and savory. Dude, it's so good.
That's literally it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm good.
No, I will make it sometime. It's delicious.
Waste of bacon.
It's not a waste of bacon. It's a pretty appropriate use of bacon, I would say. So, You can't go wrong adding bacon to anything. I mean, you can't.
Water chestnuts, I feel like, might be one of the things.
No, dude. Maybe it's because it's the name. Have you ever had a water chestnut?
I feel like maybe.
Well, I'll make it, and I'll do it for the podcast. I'll do that, and then like we can do like a live. Like you can be like, "Oh wow, yeah, it's not that bad." You know what? It is crunchy.
That's good.
Like Joe said, Joe did say it was crunchy, and it was.
I feel bad like thinking about this, like to talk about. This is stupid.
You wanted to know my Super Bowl snacks, so.
You see, I knew he's gonna always say it. He's always gonna say Super Bowl snacks.
And so speaking of the Super Bowl tomorrow, I think I'm doing my buffalo chicken dip, and then I'm gonna do sausage and peppers.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I was like, you know what, sausage and peppers would be pretty solid.
Yeah, it's good food.
It is good food. I want to consider it like a Super Bowl snack. I would just consider it like, I don't know. It's sausage and peppers, you know?
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna say one thing, and then I'm gonna go to a different like thing that I want to ask Joe because this is gonna be funnier. We do a spinach artichoke and bacon dip in like a casserole dish. It's good. You can do it with chips or bread. Yeah, Joe likes it. Awesome. It's just good. We eat it. Yeah. That's literally it. And so the next thing, and this is completely different. Just bear with us. Thanks. I want to know the worst moment so far, and like if it's actually like endangering and like social services would be called, don't bring it up. But like the worst moment so far where you've like later that evening when you were trying to go to bed, been like, it was just not a good day as a dad. Again, think about what you're gonna say, so you don't.
Do you have one that you want to start with, so I can think?
This is my fucking question.
Oh, okay.
I'll answer it after.
I gotta think. There's definitely been days. I can say that for sure. I mean, fuck.
Don't like
she stuck a piece of Play-Doh up her nose the other day, and you know our history was sticking stuff up her nose. We had to take her to the emergency room before, and I had to do I think it was called like the mother's kiss to her, where they literally strapped her down in like their version of a straitjacket, held her down, and then had me like they plugged one nostril and then had me breathe into her mouth, and it shot it like literally went pew. That was fucking terrifying, man. Because then they were like, "Well, if the mother's kiss doesn't work, then we're gonna have to."
I still don't like that health officials that work at like hospitals, like had to get you involved. Like, how is that a thing?
Because it was during the pandemic. I don't want someone else kissing, like putting their mouth on my daughter.
Yeah, but I feel like that. I feel like it wasn't even pandemic related. I feel like 100% they would have had you or a vet do that.
Yeah, but see, now I kind of like.
How is that the best option that they thought of?
And now later I can be like, hey, literally, I saved your nose from having to like go down on like surgery when you were like 2.
Probably more than her nose, but yeah, definitely lowball yourself with that.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was like kind of like I felt like a little heroic there, but you know, everybody clapped. They were like,
all those people that clapped, you did the heroics.
No one clapped, man. I'm fucking with you.
It doesn't matter.
There was a nice little moment where she was like terrified, obviously, and we're like, hey, it's Al, woohoo! And she was just over here like, fuck, let me go. But anyway, so yeah, just recently, she was playing with Play-Doh. And I think I went to the bathroom or something, and then came back and like she had Play-Doh in her nose, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like I know how she is with this shit because she usually eats it too. And I fucked up, man. I left to go to the bathroom, and I should not have done that. And yeah, she got Play-Doh up her nose.
Oh, you go to the bathroom and fucking like just like let her be like fucking.
Usually, but like not like if she's doing like something like that where like I should be watching her, then it depends. Like if it's
it just sounds like you definitely just commit to going to the bathroom and like it's all good. We'll just see how the cookie crumbles.
Usually it's fine.
Usually, I love that.
There's never really been any issues.
That's how.
The only thing I will say though is now she's gotten like she got strong recently.
That's how depositions
she'll
go
pick
in court.
She'll pick up a chair and then she'll bring the chair over to the kitchen and then she'll get up on the counter and then try to get cookies.
That's how statements in court like start. Like usually it's okay and then that's where the child services lawyer is like, yeah, well, fucking usually.
I feel like you're trying to like trick me into like getting like my daughter taken away from me.
No, it was just really a joke. But like the bathroom thing is a thing for me. Like when you say like you're like willing to do that, like especially if a vet isn't like there to like fucking hold down the fort. Dude, I don't play those games. Like I fucking like even if it's like hell, and it's always hell. But if I really have to go to the bathroom, like and I know I'm about to go to the bathroom, dude, it's his loss. He's like fucking coming with me, and I mean.
Obviously, I've done that before, but then she just annoys me.
I'm taking a shit, okay? It's not really like that serious. Like,
Well, no, but she'll turn on the faucet, and like then I gotta worry about her turning on like the hot water and burning herself, and like I'm sitting there like while trying to take a shit and like turn off the water, and it's way worse.
I've seen your bathroom. It shouldn't be that hard to block her off.
It gets difficult. She's a wily little girl.
People be always saying that with children. Like we just got like Fred's blood drawn at like the doctor, and like the lady's like holding his arm down while it sits on Alex's lap, and Alex is also helping hold the arm, and the two of them were both like, dude, this baby's so strong. I'm like, dude, it's a baby. Like you're a fully grown adult, and this is it's a 2-year-old. Like sack up. Like you want me to hold it down? They're like, no, keep like making him laugh, and I'm like, he's not laughing now because he's getting mad because like he can like overpower 2 grown
He's over here
people.
like,
no, it was like intense.
I'm flex and bust out of this.
But yeah, no, like the bathroom thing, like. I mean, he can't reach our like faucet for the shower yet. It's like too tall. But like, I also don't even let him get in the shower because like my luck, he'll definitely like slip on the only like patch of like shampoo that's in there and like eat shit. So like, no, I just like sit there and I just like look at him like we're in a Western. I'm like, dude, make him move. Like, go ahead. Like, and he realizes like it's a horrible idea, and he just kind of just kicks it at the door and gets angry that he can't be let out. And I'm like, dude, I know it smells bad. It smells bad for me too, but like.
Oh, dude, that would happen one day. What did I ever do? I took like a shit in the bathroom. Sorry. And
that's where everybody normally does it. So thank you for specifying for the people.
Sorry. And then I had her go in to brush her teeth.
Where else have you been going?
Just don't worry about it, man. And then so she comes in and then literally.
Wait, hold on. Rewind. Okay, so you were taking a shit in the bathroom and then you had her come in and brush
Not while I was taking a shit. It was after I took a shit. And I sprayed poopery. Man. So I thought we would be good to go.
So the aerosol is okay.
So she comes in and then she's just like, ew, yucky. And then I could not get her to brush her teeth that night.
She's smart.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want either between the fecal matter in the air and the fucking aerosol.
Well, I close the lid when I flush a toilet.
See, you're just containing stink for the next person that's got to look.
I mean, I read an article that like when it flushes,
see the king of the fucking googling, like googling how to like make sure your shit doesn't.
Google it. It came up in an article like they were saying basically that beards are super like bacteria filled because when you flush a toilet, all that like fecal like bacteria brushes up from the toilet into your face, and like if you have a beard, it like sticks there.
But you don't have to worry about that.
A little bit. They're like pubes, man. It gets caught in there pretty easily.
I just said you have a beard. You didn't have to go there.
No, it's all right. Everybody knows. I got like a little pube beard.
Double down.
Right? Like I'm not ashamed of it.
Okay.
I'm proud. I'm not proud, but a little ashamed.
Okay.
I was thinking though, like I have a.
What was that voice?
What?
I was thinking.
It wasn't like that.
It was 100%.
Was it?
Yeah.
Anyways, I was thinking.
You can't edit that out.
I was thinking.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so I was thinking if I just shave my mustache and then I could rock like a Khabib Nurmagomedov and then I could go as him for Halloween. I thought that'd be pretty cool. And by like go as him for Halloween, I could just like shave my mustache and walk around my house with like no shirt and shorts on. So.
You look just like him.
And give candy out to kids. That'd be so fucking weird. Wow, you kids are so cool. Like, what are you guys supposed to be?
You'd get one trick-or-treater.
Honey, let's get out of here.
And they'd stop.
Yeah.
They would warn everybody. And even in your neighborhood, everyone would be told. Like, I know we sell drugs, but, like, don't go there. Like, oh, my goodness.
Yeah, just a thought that I had.
Okay, and... okay. All right. So the two you did were like too similar. Again, the going to the bathroom thing is like hysterical to me. I like literally like, and I stopped doing the in the bathroom thing because I like felt too bad and like about like even like peeing because I only did it like twice and I just felt bad. So now I just punish myself until like I have like Alex or anybody else around that can like watch it before I go to the bathroom.
Really?
Because he's.
I know he climbs on fridges and shit, but
even when he was young, he's too dangerous. Like last night, and this isn't a bad moment. This is like a great moment. But he was climbing all over like we're doing like a floor. Like we're putting down a floor. So there's all these like boxes of like floorboards. And he was climbing all over them. And like it was like cool for a second, but then he like pushed them so they were like off kilter, like on purpose or something. So they were more dangerous. Mm-hmm. And then he got on them and he was like laughing while they wobbled. And I was like, dude. And so he almost ate it. So I put them back together, and then I came back in the room, and he was like smiling and looking at me. So I was like, I don't know, I'm randomly gonna be a child, and so I just ran around and jumped on all the boards just like he was, yelling like Michael Scott. Like I was like, parkour, 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 and he literally lost his mind with like enthusiasm. He literally started sprinting around the house, just smiling and like laughing like a lunatic, and then just jumped on the couch and was just like. And I was like, oh man, I gotta calm down. And then as soon as I got off the boards, he like ran over there. And if he could say parkour, parkour, he would have, because he just jumped onto the top one. Alex is yelling like, get him down. And I ran over, and he just like leaps off the top one onto our bed, which is like on the floor for like the night because the floor's being put down, and just turns around. And I was like, oh man, like it's fucking horrible. Like he looks like his mom, but like
acts like you.
So it's just bad. It's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I mean, definitely Vivi's hyper. Like, she definitely, like, fucking gets into shenanigans. But I feel like... like, the only thing, like, I'm worried about where if I go to the bathroom, like, I just can't leave stuff around her that I know she shouldn't be getting into, like Play-Doh by herself or...
Yeah, but you did.
I did, yeah. So, I thought it'd be fine. I just went to go take, like, a piss. And, yeah.
I know. That's how people end up on the news.
Yeah. Well, luckily I wasn't on the news. We were able to... I did the mother's kiss again, and we were good.
Oh, you did?
No, I just I told her, I was like, oh, and then she just like went like, and then I plugged one nose, and then she like blew it out.
She's already, I feel like at that age she shouldn't already know.
I told you she's got a history with this.
Fucking dangerous. All right. So, realistically, go real quick because I know you want to talk about it. I don't really know what could have happened, but cracking me a crack. Like,
yeah, my this week from my crackhead neighbor. Sorry. No, I'm just looking for the picture.
Away from the mic.
Sorry. Anyway, so I'm working here yesterday, and then I hear like a commotion outside.
People aren't going to zoom in to see your phone.
So I can read. Shut the fuck up, Eugene. Let me do my thing. Okay. Fuck. God. Anyway, so I'm working out of the garage yesterday.
Not the camera. That's the camera.
I'm working out of the garage yesterday, and then I hear a commotion.
Why does the sound need to get louder?
I give up. I quit.
No, just do it.
I'm working out of the garage yesterday, and I hear a commotion outside. Next thing you know, I start hearing like glass breaking and like a car like getting like smacked down. So I did like what any reasonable white person would do. I like called the police, and next thing you know, I hear like a helicopter over, and then she's like, "Oh, is that the helicopter?" I'm like, "Yeah, there is a helicopter." And then she's like, oh, "Okay, so they must have been dispatched because I guess helicopters for the police have like a sonar technology where when they hear shit going down, like they just go to that automatically."
Okay.
Pretty crazy. But yeah, so I guess like a bunch of cops showed up with like guns drawn, and they're like, "Oh no, everything's fine, everything's fine." But basically the crackhead got mad. At first I didn't know, but basically got mad and then started beating the shit out of his own car, like breaking off the side mirror and like literally smashed out the back window. And
probably locked his keys in there and couldn't get his crack.
No, that's not what it was. I think I figured out what it was because then I was walking by his car today, and written on the center console was a little message in permanent marker saying, "You still ain't shit, you stupid," and then it's like blocked out, I can't see it. "You stupid something, stop claiming UT gang, wannabe ass N-word." So someone called him out, and maybe that was where the anger came from. Yeah, you want to see it? Thought it was kind of funny.
I like the chose to do the white version at the end, which is basically saying it.
No.
Yeah, because that's all, again, not to steal from Louis C.K., but as soon as you said that, that's all me.
What else was I supposed to say?
Expletive. I don't know.
Then they wouldn't have known. They would have been like, "Oh, what was he?"
Wouldn't have mattered. He's a crackhead.
It gives it context.
And who's taking that much time with like a Sharpie? Like,
right. Oh, I think it was his girl. I think it was his lady.
You still ain't shit? You're not T-gang?
I think it's Tongan gang.
Okay.
So.
I mean, that's fucking. That's fun. That's fun.
And like, so the car's just still chilling there with like the broken window and shit like that. Like,
next week we're definitely gonna double down on your fucking like little sonar bit about what you know about helicopters.
That's what the police lady told me, or the dispatcher.
She's a fucking phone call bitch. She didn't know what the fuck she's talking about.
Whoa.
She isn't fucking.
I'm just kidding. No, she was super chill.
It's like a fucking stereotypical white person.
Well, because I heard someone out there yell, "Call the police, call the police." I was like, all right, this seems like a good time. So I called the police.
Superman of the neighborhood.
Yeah, I was like in here in my garage, nice and secure.
It's
I'm like,
it's like you thought you saw your bat.
Yes.
Fucking like somebody's yelling, call the police, and you.
I was like, I have a phone.
Yes.
I had like my headset on for work and everything, so it was perfect.
You're like, you know what? I got to pause on these mortgages. Dispatch.
That was the other
There's
thing.
danger.
So when it all initially started, I had someone on the phone, and they're like, "Oh, I was like, everything okay?"
So their house and their mortgage literally went to the back burner.
It's not my fault. That's why, like, I told my landlord. Now they're getting evicted in May. So
Is this the same one?
yeah, it's the crackhead. It's
No,
Stony.
Is this the same? You already did that part. So you calling now is just you're doubling.
That was
down.
me pretty much being like, no. I called before after you were here that
I know.
Saturday.
We already knew the whole like they're being evicted thing.
Oh.
This time was just you just calling because you're citizen.
Well, I called the police. Yeah, I was just kind of like,
Okay.
I was kind of sick of this shit. I was like, I hope someone gets arrested.
Okay. I know you are, and you're great. And again, your community thanks you, especially that racist white lady that like definitely doesn't like anybody who's tan.
I talked to her today.
Yeah, of
her
course.
name's Tana.
Stop talking to her.
Like Donna
Guilt
with a
by
T.
association. She doesn't like anybody that isn't part of her family or extremely white. That's why she talks to you, because she's like, that is the whitest person ever. I love him.
Yeah.
Don't talk to her anymore. She's
could be
bad
my
news.
mom.
No, she couldn't. Your mom is great and has a soul. Okay.
True.
That lady is soulless. Okay, so it's good. We got through everything, even that fun, and that was better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be just another fucking like, hey man, Stoney came up to me and said, hey, I can sweep your driveway.
Dude, that was a pretty crazy story. I ended up like,
It was. Okay, so we gotta wrap it up because Joe's gonna get yelled at. So it's again, like it's this. I almost said December. It's fucking February the 6th. I know it's February 6th because I love Joe and he reminds us every week. This is Dicks in Your Life. Subscribe on YouTube. We're on Instagram. We have a link tree on the Instagram page. Go there. Link in bio. Like Joe gets a little dangerous in his like Namiv Bakababa outfit, and so that's hot. He doesn't. But Instagram, link tree. It goes to Spotify, YouTube. If you want to see us, if you don't, go to Spotify. But subscribe or comment. Okay, like my mother commented. Okay, she probably didn't even watch it, but she commented. Like so.
thank you, Trish.
I don't know. Not too much thanks. Like it's the first time you've done it. It's been you've known forever. So I don't know.
She comments on all of our stories.
I don't give a shit about that. I don't even fucking see those.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, I fucking.
Okay. So again, we're glad to see you. Thanks, Mom. But just do it more. But okay, and we'll talk to you guys next week after Tom Brady wins. Sorry, Ethan. I don't even like Tom Brady, but I really do think he's gonna win. If he doesn't, Joe will hold it over my head, even though he picked them.
He's gonna get lucky number 7, I think.
Joe, just have the last fucking word, Joe. We're going to see you next week. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. So we are going to see you next week, next Saturday to be specific.
The last word. Never mind. See you soon.
See you soon, guys.
Fuck you.
Hey, guys and girls. If you took the time to check us out today, make sure to check out all future episodes by following us on Instagram, where you can also find our link tree in our bio, where you'll be directed to our Spotify and YouTube page.
Oh, man, I love how amazing you just did that. That was incredible. You'll be directed right to our page. And, again, this is Dicks in Your Life. Thanks for watching. You heard all of the shenanigans he was just talking about. We're on Spotify, YouTube. You can subscribe on our page. It's Dicks in Your Life. You shouldn't have to search that long. There's not too many. And it's Dicks with an X.
Also, don't misspell it on Google.
You can listen to him interrupt me with dumb anecdotes for the rest of the time. Have a good one, guys.
Peace out.
Shut the fuck up.